What is going on, everybody? A couple weeks ago, might have mentioned in a video that I made a thing. Oh yeah, hey, I made a thing. That's how come you're so far away. I might also have mentioned in that video that I might make a video on the thing I made. I might make a video on how I made the thing too. Well, let me show you the thing. There you go. This is a DIY selfie stick thing. So, can't show you how I made it because I already done what made the thing. No, I'm not taking the hat off. I am in desperate need of a haircut. You'll just have to deal. But what I can do, instead of showing you how to make this one, because I done made it, I'll show you how to make one out of common stuff you should already have laying around in the house. This one I made out of a piece of a broken monopod. The head fell off, broke. This monopod was so cheap that it came with a plastic 500mm lens that cost me 80 bucks. That's how cheap that monopod was. Nice thing about it, it's got that ridge in it, which makes this really, really thin aluminum tube very light and a lot stronger than if it was just round. For the camera I use, that extra strength doesn't really matter. But if you get a busted monopod, you can cut it up, make you a selfie stick. Or if you got a busted tripod, or if you hit the thrift store. I was in the thrift store the other day, and they had a $2.50 tripod. Then the little head thingy was missing, but had 3 good legs on it. The legs were adjustable, which this one is adjustable a little bit. Just enough for me. So I'm going to dig up some common materials I got laying around the house, and I'll show you how to make one kind of sort of quick like. Common stuff you should have laying around your shop, your house, your mom's kitchen, wherever you're doing your work. You're going to need a hammer for flattening something. Yeah, my joint's a mess. Sorry. You're going to need a drill for knocking a hole in something. And I've got mounted on here a 5/16 inch bit. Why 5/16? Well, because it's bigger than 4/16. And 4/16 happens to be the hole what's in the bottom of this camera. So, charged up, spinning my thing in the right direction. Good to go. We're going to need material. This piece of copper pipe ought to get it done. Now what I did to make this thing you're sitting on here is I locked it in there and I smooshed it. You may not have a smoosher of things in your dad's basement, your mom's kitchen, your bedroom, wherever it is you're doing your DIY stuff. So let's do this out of stuff that anybody would have. You could use a rock, you could use a 2x4, you can use a curb. You get the idea. I'm going to cheat though, and I'm still going to use the vise, but I'm not going to use it for crushing. I'm going to use it for smashing with a hammer on the little anvil thingy. A brick or a rock or the edge of your mom's dining room table would serve the same purpose. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to put my substitution for my mom's dining room table corner, kitchen counter corner, or the armrest of your dad's recliner. Just going to lay that on there. I'm going to whack it with this here roofer's hammer. I think it's a roofer's hammer. I don't know. It's a nice one. I've whacked a lot of stuff with this. No, it's a framing hammer, not a roofer's hammer. I meant to say framing. Now you don't have to get it hot or nothing. It's copper. You just got to wail on it. Don't wail on it too much though, because it work hardens. Anyway, I feel a bit like Alex Steele now. You just want a nice flat spot. And then you want to bend it to the angle you want. I think that's a nice angle. And then, one thing I wish I would have done on the original one I made was pay more attention where I put the hole. Because when I got it mounted on the stick, I can't get to the battery door, so I got to take the stupid thing apart to get to the battery door. So I'm thinking it needs to be, let's see, battery door is right there. So I need to put the hole off to that side. Just a smidge. Now it's got some dingle burrs on it. Focus, focus. Can you focus that close? Hey, you can. It's got some little dingle burrs there. I want to get rid of them. I'm going to get rid of them by whacking them. Close enough. Now just from whacking on that and drilling that hole, that copper got nice and warm. I am using the adapter from my Black Rapid strap to run it through. I was using just a regular 1/4 bolt with a jam nut on it to jam the nut. But yeah, this is all you need. You take your little camera, thread that sucker on there, and you got a nice DIY selfie stick for filming. There you go. The reach on this one's ridiculous. I'll keep this one around for different stuff. I can reach the battery door there. Now this is not going to work for DSLRs. It might. This one might. You'd have to two-hand it like a spear, and the DSLR is heavy. And you can fiddle with this angle. Fiddle with this angle to get it where you want it. That's how you make a DIY selfie stick. Hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. Go make something. See ya. Alright, so I'm going to do some test video with the one I just made. It's really long. I think the microphone's good enough, it should pick me up. I think I have optical stabilization and electronical stabilization turned on. Should be nice and smooth. I did test out the original one I made. And by test out, I used it in a couple videos. 3 now, I think. This would be 4. Change your grip. If you want a little less of the scene, expand the grip. If you want more of the scene. It's going to do some forearm strength thing, so you're going to see some of that. That's not bad. I actually like it. That concludes the end of this test. Now you don't get it. Now you don't get half. Bat. I keep looking at myself instead of the lens. It's a problem with trying to see yourself while you're filming yourself. Ow, copper's hot. Ouch, there.